We are living in a fast-paced world, and it's so easy to find ourselves in a state of rush, feeling tense, doing everything as fast as we can. There is constant stimulation all around us, and often when we find a spot of peace, we look for the stimulation ourselves. We pick up our phone and scroll, we put on some music, or we put on a show in the background. We rarely give our body a moment of true rest, a chance to exhale and let all the tension flow from our body. We rarely take the time to downregulate. Today I want to discuss downregulating your nervous system, but before we start, let me know in a comment down below, do you feel like your nervous system is well regulated and balanced? What is downregulation? Downregulation is an intentional, gentle process where we guide our nervous system out of the fight-flight mode, the survival mode, and back into a state of relaxation, back to a baseline of safety, rest, and presence. In other words, we are calming our sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight, flight, or our stress state, and activating our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and restore state. It's important to know that the activation of our sympathetic system is not inherently a bad thing. It can actually be very helpful to keep you alert and alive, and in a more gentle variation to be productive. The problem, however, comes in when we get stuck there and have difficulty coming out of it. When we activate our parasympathetic system, we slow down and relax. Our heart rate slows, our breath slows and deepens, and we experience an overall feeling of safety and well-being. We are resting, digesting, and healing. A few signs that you may need to downregulate are feeling constantly on or overstimulated, racing thoughts, your mind jumping from one point to another, difficulty sleeping, which is both getting to sleep as well as continuously waking up during the night, shallow breathing or tightness in the chest, digestive discomfort, mood swings, irritability or sudden overwhelm, and just an overall feeling of struggling to feel grounded or connected. I actually ordered some new pictures for my vision board because this site is not working for me. There are some AI pictures in there. They are increasingly annoying me. So I cannot wait until those pictures get in and I can actually change up my vision board. So it really works for me for this year. This side I love. So if you notice any of those, it might be time to take a little bit of effort to down-regulate your nervous system. So I wanted to give you some practical tips to help you down-regulate, or very simply, just help you to activate your parasympathetic nervous system to really help you calm down and get rid of some stress. So let's get into the first very practical tip, and that is to really try to down-regulate throughout your day. If you wake up and you feel anxious or rushed, that is a great time to start down-regulating already. Also, before going to bed is an ideal time to take a little bit of time to down-regulate, and just throughout the day. So, for example, after you've had a lot of screen time, great time to take a little bit of time. How often can I say time? And just help you to calm down, help your nervous system to calm down. Also after social interactions, which especially for me, I really need a little bit of time to kind of decompress after that, even if it's fun. So whenever you feel rushed or stressed and you feel like that is not serving you, which is probably most of the time, just take a moment to down-regulate, to calm down your nervous system, and you will notice a very big difference in your daily life. So the first real tip of how you can do this is just take a deep breath. Take a nice deep sigh. It's something that you automatically tend to do throughout the day probably, but really just taking a moment and consciously taking a nice deep breath in and just sigh out. It feels so good. It instantly helps you to come back in the moment and to kind of calm down. Next one, which we can do really nicely with the cup of tea that we just made, and that is to actively activate your senses. So actively check in with your senses. This really helps to bring you back into the present moment. And again, I just really like to start just taking a nice deep breath before really going into it. I feel like a nice deep breath, a nice sigh, it really just settles you down for whatever comes next. So whatever you do, that is always a good way to start. But just name for yourself a few things. What do you see around you? Just name 1, 2, 3 things, doesn't really matter. What can you see? What do you physically see? And try not to put any labels on it of like how it makes you feel. Just notice what's there. For example, I see this wooden table. I see my camera in front of me. I see my houseplants. I can see the little big statues, is that the right word? Big ornaments that we just got. And I can see my dog, June. So just name a few things for yourself. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you touch? I can feel the clothing that's on my body. I can feel my warm cup of tea in my hands. I can feel the heat of it. I can feel the smoothness of the mug and like the details of the face of the mug. What do you hear? I hear my dog, who is chewing on something. I can hear the wind and the birds outside. I can hear the cars in the distance. What do you smell? Mostly, I smell my tea, which smells really good. It's lemon balm, which I'll get into in a little bit. What do you taste? I taste my tea, my lemon balm tea. And you can make this easier by, for example, focusing on a drink, on a cup of tea, or maybe on some food that you have in front of you, which really helps you to focus in on especially the senses of like smell and taste. And an extra tip is to use a herbal tea that also helps you to balance your nervous system. Lemon balm is one of my favorites. Unfortunately, my plant didn't do too well this year, so I hope it's going to do better next year, but I do still have a little bit. So Melissa officinalis is the full name, I guess. And this is actually a great herb to help regulate your nervous system, to help calm down. It's also a really good one before sleep. Making a tea with lemon balm before you go to sleep, it will help you to have a really nice night's sleep. I should be doing that more often again, so highly recommend a lemon balm tea. But honestly, any like food or drink, anything to help you focus on this exercise can really help. So in short, name for yourself What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you smell? And what do you taste? 5 little things. You can name just one for each or name multiple things, doesn't really matter, but it really just helps you to get in the present moment and kind of forget about everything else. And that getting into the present moment and focusing on those small little things, that really helps to calm you down. So that's the first one. Touch nature. Yes, I know, it sounds very hippie of me to say that, but here's the thing. It works, and there is even research to back me up on this. Let your bare feet touch the grass or just lean against a tree. Just touch any piece of nature around you, and you'll kind of allow the stress to be pulled out of your body. Really, try it. Nature actually helps to co-regulate us. It reminds the body of its own rhythms and cycles, and it can even help with jet lag. That is how powerful this is. So really, just try it. Touch nature with your skin. So walking is great, but there are more ways to incorporate gentle movement into your life to help you regulate your nervous system that do not require you to leave your home. So from the comfort of your own home, a really good way to help you downregulate is just some gentle stretching or gentle yoga. And there is no set way of doing this. The most important thing is just to move your body in a way that feels good for you. Just make your movements calm, deliberate. And when we're talking about sound anyway, like our sweet tune just demonstrated, that neatly brings us to my next point, which is using sound. If you've ever followed a yoga class, I'm sure you've noticed that a yoga teacher may end their class or even begin their class with a nice little chant of Om. And while there is a lot more meaning behind that that we're not going into, it does one really important thing for you, and that is the vibrations of the chant Om or any humming sound actually activate your nervus vagus, your vagus nerve, which directly links to calming down your nervous system. So enjoy making sound. You can do this in a nice deep sigh like we started out with. Really feeling the vibrations as you sigh out, or in a chant or in a way of singing like Om. Really feeling the vibrations through your body, or even just humming. Which is also a meditation technique that I really like doing, and that works so nice and calming, and actually also can help to kind of free up some emotions that are stuck. Really nice, so highly recommend just breathing in like normal and then breathing out with a humming sound. I would say don't make the sound too high here, really opt for that nice deep sound that you can really feel throughout your body. That is where most of the effect is going to be. If you want, you can place a hand on your belly, on your chest while doing this, maybe close your eyes to really hone in on that feeling of the vibration, which is what I really like to do. So let's just do a few rounds together. Nice deep breath in. just going back to your own natural breathing. Feels good, right? I can already feel that my heart rate has calmed down significantly since starting this. So maybe it takes a bit more out of you to actually make that sound. I know it can definitely feel a little bit weird, but just try it. If you feel uncomfortable making sound, feel free to just try this when you're home alone or something like that. Or even better, actually ask if people are going to join you for a little bit, because doing this together somehow makes this feel so much more powerful. It's really, really nice to do this in a group of people. Anyway, I'll see you for the next one. The next one is to limit screen time. I clearly noticed that my mood is definitely affected when I am on my screens too much, which for me is very easy to do. I mean, part of my job is with my computer. So it's important to set boundaries when it comes to screen time, and especially before going to bed. So a tip would be to just plan a screen-free day. I mean, grab a book, grab a blanket and go and read a little bit, or spend some extra time on self-care. Maybe go and read a little bit in bed, which is something that I love doing myself every evening. And while we're here with the book in bed anyway, I want to show you the next one, which is just to lay on your back with your legs up the wall. In yoga, this pose is also called Viparita Karani. Like this. This posture slows the heart rate and supports lymphatic drainage and calm. I love doing this when I step into bed in the evening to instantly relax. And again, if you like, you can just grab your book and read a little bit while you're here anyway. You can gently close your eyes or read like I'm doing, and just focus on nice, deep, even, calm breaths for extra points here. You can easily stay here for 10 to 20 minutes, which is what I usually like to do, typically while reading. However, if you don't have the time to do so, even just 1 or 2 minutes will absolutely already do wonders for you. So this is something that I really like to do before going to bed in the evening. It really, really does wonders to calm me down and get me in the mood for sleep, really. Also, please know that you don't have to do all of these things at the same time, or all of them at all. You can just pick 1 or 2 of these exercises, these ways of calming down your nervous system, of down regulating, because we want to do less, not more. And while I just said that it's very nice to stay with your legs up the wall for 10 to 20 minutes, you don't have to take a lot of time to do these things. So even just spending 1 or 2 minutes a day, or even at a time, will already do so much to help you calm down your nervous system. So don't think about doing everything perfectly. That's not what this is about. It's all about creating small rituals throughout your day to let your body know that it's okay. That you are okay, it's going to be okay, you are safe, and that it is okay to relax. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more intentional living related videos. Also, let me know what your favorite ways are to down-regulate your nervous system. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!